you guys. So it's 2018 now. I thought I'd start off the year telling my new goals. But before I do that, I wanted to just go over the goals that I did set for 2017 and explain why it's such a good reason to set goals in the first place. For me, it helped really establish where my focus was and what I wanted to do. That way I wouldn't waste time doing things that weren't gonna get me to the goals that I really wanted to achieve this year. I even wrote them down. Look, I'll prove it. In my little journal that I keep, I actually wrote down big goals for 2017, and then I just created one for 2018. So I didn't accomplish everything, but I did accomplish the ones I was really working hard towards, which was I have under work, rest and play. I have under work model agency, and I actually got signed to new models. Under rest, which means my downtime, like on the side, I said I just really wanted to be in a music video, and I've done a lot of them since like midsummer. Also, just like play, like my play around goals, I said I wanted to get good lighting, which I finally got. And I also wanted to travel to a new place, and I got to travel to Switzerland on the Soul Fresh Euro tour with my company, and I actually even got to teach there, which was amazing. Woo! So there's a couple things I didn't reach yet, so I put them on the 2018. That way when I'm either taking jobs or I have downtime, especially since I work at home now, every single day when I set a new schedule for myself, I'm able to think about what's going to get me one step closer, what's going to get me one step closer with this, that, whatever I need. And then I always have a list to really remind myself what's most important to me. So if something might be a waste of time, I could just kind of push it to the side and stay focused so I make sure I achieve the goals. And to keep me on track, I'm going to tell you guys what my goals are for this year. And for work, which means while I'm working, me and George both really want to get Vision clothing into stores. So if you don't know, Long-Term Vision is me and my boyfriend's clothing brand. There'll be a link in the description if y'all want to check out the Instagram or our website too. So we have been talking to a few people, so it's a possibility our stuff might be in stores soon. I can't say which ones yet or whatever, but we'll see. I really want to work towards that. And if you guys do follow me on Instagram, I did start my own clothing brand called Smell the Roses. My link's going to be in the description for my Instagram as well. I am working on the website, so that'll come up soon. I actually made a bunch of new styles. They're laying on my bed. But you'll just have to wait until I market them and then really put them out. So I really just want to work on building up my own clothing brand to make that a little bit more of a stable income as well for me this year. So I've been doing a lot of modeling, and I do a lot of social media modeling. I do a lot of promos and campaigns, but what I really want to do is actually model for clothing stores, but not just for promo or campaigns, but actually to model their stuff online when people are shopping, or to be in a poster in their store. So that's one of my goals too, is to really be one of the faces as a model for a clothing brand. I also want to be published in a magazine. If that happens this year, that'd be tight. For Instagram, I am like a really big Instagram person right now. It's just like my favorite. I'm not huge on it, but I really want to grow it. So my goal is, I think I'm at 14.2K right now. So my goal is by the end of the year to at least get up to 30,000. At least close to that. If it's a little under, I'll still be happy. If it's a little over, like, what? Okay. Because it is important when you're gonna book jobs. For modeling and dancing, it's gonna matter, so I'm really trying to work and get that up, and hopefully that'll grow just by still posting my modeling stuff and also using YouTube as well. So my next goal is also to get at least 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So like, if you haven't subscribed yet, it would be cool if you just press that button right now. Because another challenge to help me get to the 10,000 subscribers this year is I'm going to do the 365 challenge. So if following me on Instagram, I talked about this as well in my story. I'm going to post a video every single day for the next year. So if you guys have questions, they are welcome. Whatever you guys want to see from me, I got you guys. Because I'm going to need a lot of content. I actually have like loads of stuff already in mind for videos I'm going to do, a new series that I want to start just to help with this 365 challenge. And to make it a little bit more interesting, my cousin Rico, his YouTube channel will be in the description below as well, so you guys can check him out. He posts a lot of fitness stuff too, challenges, fun stuff like that. He's interesting to watch. We actually have a bet going on right now to see the first person who doesn't post once a day owes each other $100. So some people are like, oh my god, that's nothing, and some people are like, 100? Well, I'm that person that's like, I can't risk to lose 100. So I figured I'd make this bet with him, make some easy money, because I'm gonna be posting every day, so watch out where you go. So that'll be going if you want to keep up on both of our channels, so you guys could tell me if he's slipping and I miss it or something, then I get that money, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, just a fun little friendly family competition I think is gonna be awesome. So that's all the work stuff, but I also have goals for downtime and play. So for my downtime, which means just personally what I want, that's not really what I'll be focusing on when I'm actually at work, working. But this is just on the side that I really want to work towards as well, which is really getting my bikini body in shape for summer. So even if I do have it before summer, that's awesome. I want to keep it all through winter. So I'm going to be really consistent with keeping my new workout plans for me every 2, 3, 4 weeks, just so I don't get bored of the exercise and my body won't stay the same because it's the same exercises, but to really create plans for myself. And I do, if you guys didn't know, I do have my personal trainer certificate, so I'm really gonna put that into work, especially just for myself, really focus on what I need, which is also gonna go into healthier eating. If you guys watch my Instagram, I'm always going out, I'm always eating unhealthy, and I'm trying, but I never really stick to it. But this year I'm really going to start sticking to it. I'm going to start spending a lot of my own money on food because I do still live at home, so I usually just eat whatever we have, but I'm going to make sure that I put some money aside to buy my own groceries to make sure I stay on a healthy diet. Another thing just on the side, I'd like to save about $5,000 because even when I was working all the time, I just didn't save money. I'm that person that acts really cheap and I hate spending it, but I never actually put some aside. So I do have a little bit aside, but it's been paying my monthly bill since I stopped working. And so I'm just gonna make sure that every time I do a job, book a job, however I make my money, whenever I get the checks in, I'm gonna put a certain amount aside because my goal is to save at least $5,000 at the end of this year, which isn't a lot, but it's gonna be enough for a really rainy day if something happens with my car or anything goes down. And I've been saying this for a couple years, but I'm actually trying it a little bit now for the past month, which is I really want to learn Spanish, obviously. If you guys didn't know, my boyfriend came straight from Mexico. His whole family speaks Spanish, so I just feel like it'd be a little bit more respectful if I learned. That way I could fully communicate with them in their language as well, since they always speak in English for me. So maybe not fluent Spanish because I'm kind of slow when it comes to picking up especially languages, but I definitely want to speak Spanglish, so whenever I'm around them or even just my boyfriend in general, I'm going to try to speak only Spanglish, so whatever words I do know, I'm going to throw them out so he could just start correcting me, so I really do pick up and learn. And lastly is my play goals. And I only have one this year. Last year was a couple things, but I really just want to travel to a new place. And that goal is never going to get old, but it does take a lot of planning, so at least if I know in my head I want to travel to a new place, I can start saving up money for that, make sure that if it's not something I could do with my company through dance or modeling, maybe I could plan something with my friends or family. So that is another goal too. So just a new place, whether it's a new state, a new country, just somewhere I've never been before. I hope this inspires you guys to set your own goals this year as well. I'd love to see what goals you have. If you want someone to keep you accountable, I may not always be there to remind you guys to be on it. But if you guys would like to tell me your goals, you could always feel free to comment them or DM them personally to me on my Instagram, because then I can one-on-one talk with you about your goals. You can keep me updated. I'd love to see that growth in other people. Even if we don't know each other, I can always keep you accountable. So by the end of the year, I'll go back to all those messages, or you could let me know even your progression or just how you're doing halfway through. Even if you accomplish them earlier, you could let me know right on the spot, and I would think that's amazing. It would help inspire me, keep me motivated, to keep me on my toes as well. So definitely feel free to contact me in any form, and let's get this 2018 poppin'. I hope you guys have a great day. If you're watching this in the morning, go be productive. If you're watching this at night, midday, if you're not tired because you're still watching this, go be productive. Go make your own goal. Get the year started. Start now. Yeah? Have a great day, guys.